Hey, he's back again, everyone, and he's so excited, yes, so excited for the new season. Oh, wait, it's been cancelled. Oh, no. Bugger. Oh, well, never mind. Season 14 of Road to Glory, anyone? Season 14? Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2016. As you can see, we're 16 points ahead of our nearest rival, Maxi Boy Verstappen, as we go to Austria now.
Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now, but I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
Excuse me, can someone pass me the bleach? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that's so much better. That was Chris, everyone. Anyway, let's move on to the laptop. And as we can see, Williams have reduced the drag on their cars and they've reduced the chassis weight of their cars. Fantastic. That's not going to affect us though, but wait a minute, I'm just looking at our driver position and we're not looking very good. I've just noticed we're in the red. Anyway, never mind. We're still 4th place in the development table as we move on now to Spielberg. And thankfully, no Stephen. No, just Spielberg. So out we go then, and oh dear, that bleach has given me heartburn. Out for our qualifying session at the moment, Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, has got pole position with a 107.365. Wowzers, me trousers. Let's see if the Hookster can smash that time in the gorgeous Ferrari car as he's about to cross the line after the first qualifying run. Is he going to smash it? Is it? No, he's not going to actually smash it. But he crosses, oh my goodness gracious, bloody good gold. It's 20th position at the moment, everyone. 20th place. Anyway, he carries on going to see if he can improve on that lap. And he's going to cross the line now, and it's going to put him in. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. 9th place at the moment for the Hookster. 9th position. Anyway, on to the next qualifying run. Just 2 minutes left of the session. And he's still in 9th place. Oh, he got a warning for corner cutting, but can he improve on his timing spot? He's a 10th up. He could improve. Does he? Yes, he does. Up into 8th place now. Daniel Ricciardo's still in pole position. Anyway, the checkered flag has come out, and I do believe the Hookster is not... No, he's not going to improve now because he's 12 seconds up on his delta time. I think he's actually run out of fuel. So he's going to limp across the line, and it's going to be 8th place for the race. Hopefully. Is it? Come on. Yes, it is. 8th position. Fantastic.
Austria, traditional home of many great things. Apple strudel, Mozart, Niki Lauda, oh, and of course, one of the finest high-speed racetracks on the planet. We're right in the thick of the season now, and the championship battle is hotting up. But if there's any race that stands to rip up the form book, it's this one. The Red Bull Ring then, 700 metres above sea level. This tough circuit may only have 9 corners, but they're fast and they're bumpy. It's a true test for any racing driver. We have 2 DRS zones, and watch out for overtakes into turn 2 as the uphill entry helps those trying to be the last of the late breakers steam up the inside.
The team's really happy with how you're driving so far this season. Let's get another good result and show them you want that #1 driver status.
So here's the final grid order then. Pole position went to Daniel Ricciardo, Sergio bloody Perez in 2nd place, Maxi Boy in 3rd, Lewis Hamilton in 4th position. In 5th place, it's the Hookster. The Hookster in 5th. Oh my goodness, I'm completely lost now. The Hookster's in 5th place. Jenson Button's in 8th position. Carlos Sainz in 10th. Felipe Nasser's in 12th. Sebastian Vettel's down in 14th place. Fernando Alonso is in 15th position. Lamont Grosjean is in 18th place. And Esteban Gutierrez is in 20th. And Jolly-Off Palmer's in 21st. Fantastic. Okay then, once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the all seasons career mode. And we say go, go, go from 5th position for the Hookster. Wowzers, another rocket ship from the line for the Hookster. And we got Hamilton off to the right of us. Verstappen in front of us. Perez, of course, as we go into the mix into turn 1. Oh, is he going to get tight? Very, very tight indeed. Oh, yellow flag already. Yellow flag already. Wowzers, what's happened? I think something has happened behind the Hookster. Anyway, he overtakes, I think, Sergio Perez and Verstappen. Oh my goodness, up into 2nd place and the safety car's come out. The safety car has come out. Wowzers. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's all going off on the all seasons. We haven't even done a lap yet, and already the safety car's come out. Yeah, so let's have a look now and see what caused the safety car to come out. Here's Valtteri Bottas in the Williams, and he just gets clipped by the Hookster. He gets clipped by the Hookster, and then gets double clipped by Jenson Button. I do believe he backs off out of it straight away, but that's the reason why the safety car came out. Wowzers mid-trousers. Let's have another look at this from one of the other cars. It's now Jenson Button. Of course, you can see the clip in there from the Hookster. And he goes straight into the side pod of Valtteri Bottas and loses part of his front wing as well for Jenson Button. So he's got to come into the pits for a stop. Anyway, we continue on. This is still the first lap of the race. And we're still under the safety car conditions. Daniel Ricciardo still in the lead, of course, just ahead of us. And we can't pass him because we're under the safety car. So what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? Are we going to play our usual game of coming into the pits very, very early and then going for the rest of the race on the harder tyre? Well, it looks like we may do. But then again, we may not. We may carry on and see if we can fight it out with Daniel Ricciardo. Overtake him and take the lead. Yes, that would be glorious, wouldn't it? Absolutely glorious if we could do that. But we're not going to. No, we're just going to play it safe and go into the pits. So here we go then. End of lap 1, just appearing upwards, and you can see that the Hookster soon, very, very soon, is going to peel off into the pits. And there, oh, look at that little bit of sandbagging there. Playing to the crowd, he was playing to the crowd. He left it very late to come in there. So in he comes from 2nd place for his pit stop. We're going to go on to the harder tyre, which is going to be the super soft tyre, which should make it to the end. But of course, there will now be tyre wear in this race for the first time. You don't get tyre wear on 25% races very often, but of course we will now because we've got to do the whole 17 laps on these harder tyres. It's a super soft tyre as well, which is pretty bloody soft. Anyway, we should be okay as we rejoin the pits now and come out behind Sebastian Vettel in 15th position on lap 2. Yes, 15th place for the Hookster. But don't forget, every single one of those cars in front of us has got to come in for a pit stop as we accelerate forward out to lap 4. And now the safety car is going to come in. It's been out for quite a few laps now, but it is now time for the safety car to come in. So we are going to go racing once more very, very soon indeed. Sebastian Vettel, our teammate, is still the car ahead of us. Daniel Kvyat, the torpedo, is the car behind. Oh, getting very, very close to the back of Sebastian Vettel there. We're prepared to go racing, and it's green, 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 which means go, 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 bloody go for the Hookster. Let's see if he can catch up very, very quickly to the back of Sebastian Vettel. At the moment, though, Vettel is pulling away, but he can't pull away too much because he's got a huge train of cars in front of him. In fact, he's going for a move now on Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso as we go into turn 1. This is going to get very, very dicey indeed, and he gets past Carlos Sainz, and the Hookster tries to go down the middle of both of them. Wowzers, mid-trousers, but he doesn't quite pull that off. He does get past Carlos Sainz. He's going for a move now on Sebastian Vettel. He dives down the inside of Vettel. Does he get past? Yes, he does. Wowzers. No, Vettel's still there, but he outbrakes himself. Oh my goodness. But the Hookster holds on. There's contact with Sebastian Vettel. We almost have each other off. We may as well hold on, but look at this. Carlos Sainz has used the opportunity in the Toro Rosso to get past Hookster. But what's he going to do? Well, he's going to dive down the inside of both of them, isn't he? Yes, of course he is. It's the Hookster, for Christ's sake. And here he goes. And does he get through? Does he get through? Oh, it's dicey. It's dicey. I think Sebastian's still there. No, it's not Sebastian. In fact, it's Carlos Sainz. But yes, on lap 5, wowzers, mid-trousers. The Hookster has got past as we accelerate forward at the end of lap 5. Still in 12th position at the moment for the Hookster. But there's a couple more cars, I think, coming into the pits, or maybe just one. And Sergio Perez in that bloody Force India is currently in the lead of this race, yes, on lap 6. And we've gone up now into 11th place, yes, 11th position, as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 6, just the end of lap 6 though. And there are more cars coming into the pits, in fact, quite a few now. So we're going to make up some more positions for Hoekstra, which is always good. But Perez is still in the lead. Gutierrez is the car behind us. And now we're going up the field. We're now back in the points, everyone. Yes, up into 7th place. Fantastic. 7th position, but we are behind Rio Haryanto, who's in the Manor. Yes, the Manor. Look at these cars ahead of us as we accelerate forward now to lap 7. And there it is. There's the Manor of Rio Haryanto. And just look at these cars. Just look at them. We've got now a Renault in front of us as well. Our teammate has come into the pits though. Sebastian Vettel is in, so we've made up a few more positions, up into 4th place now for Hoekstra. 4th position, and we're still behind this Manor of Rio Haryanto, but hopefully we are going to dispatch him pretty quick because we don't want the embarrassment of being stuck behind a Manor. No, not if we're in a Ferrari. Let's see if we can do a dive on Haryanto. Well, not at the moment, not quite close enough. But we put a fastest sector time in because it went purple. So let's see now if we can catch up to the back of Rio Haryanto. He's currently in the Manor car and he's currently in 3rd position. He's on for a podium, but hopefully he hasn't made his pit stop yet. Well, I hope not anyway. Otherwise, we could be in real trouble. And there's Magnussen, the Renault, in 2nd place. And I do believe we have a Sauber in the lead. I do believe we have a Sauber car in the lead of this race. I'm not quite sure. We'll have a look in a minute. Oh, Nico Hulkenberg. Nico Hulkenberg is out of the race in the fellow Force India. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll get to a replay and see exactly what happened to Hulkenberg any minute now. So let's go to the replay and see. Oh, it's an engine failure for Nico Hulkenberg in the Force India. That's it. He is out of the Grand Prix. He pulls off the circuit. Wowzers. So that's one Force India out. Let's see if we can get the other one out. So back to me now. Back to me. And we managed to pass Rio Haryanto in that Manor car, and it's Felipe Nasr who's in the lead of that race in the Sauber, and he now goes into the pit. So that means Magnussen in the Renault is now in the lead. Magnussen in a who would believe it in 2016 that a Renault would be in the lead of the race, but there it is. There's the confirmation, but hopefully we can get past him pretty quick. This is now lap 9. Yes, lap 9. As we climb up the hill of the gorgeous A1 circuit, let's see if we can get past Kevin Magnussen. We're going to brake very very late indeed, but no, can't quite do it for the Hoekstra there. But he gets right to the back of the gearbox of K-Mag, and now he's got some DRS. Oh, yellow flag. What's going on? What is going on? I don't quite see what. Oh, we got a car off at the moment. I think that's actually for Nico Hulkenberg. I think he's still stuck off to the right hand side. Yes, there he is. Just saw him off to the right there. So that's for Hulkenberg, of course, because we saw had an engine fire, or an engine failure I should say. It wasn't really on fire, it was just sort of smoky. Anyway, we're still catching up to the back of Kevin Magnussen on lap 9. Can we get past him? Well, we just got to bide our time, but we don't really need to fight this because we haven't got to come into the pits again, and I'm pretty sure Magnussen has. As we now dive down the inside anyway, because we don't want to get held up behind this Renault. So up now into the lead. Up into the lead goes Hoekstra on lap 9. And it's a legitimate lead because we have pitted, so we haven't got to come in again. So yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy on lap 10 now. We are in the lead. We accelerate forward at lap 12. Still in the lead of the race. Perez now in the Force India. It's the car behind him. He's catching. He's overtaken Rio Haryanto, of course, in the Manor, which is to be expected, to be honest. But now we've got some real pressure from Sergio Perez in that Force India as we accelerate forward to lap 14, and here's the pressure from Sergio Perez trying to dive down the inside of us. We have to go very wide indeed, but we managed to get back onto the circuit and hold on at the moment to this first place. But as we climb up the hill now, Sergio Perez is going to do a concerted effort to try and get past us. He's going to dive down the inside of us as we go to this very tight right-hander, very tight indeed, but we still hold on at the moment to this first place. But now we've hit the DRS zone, which means Sergio Perez is going to use this opportunity now to try and get past us, but he's not quite close enough. Just look at the mini screen. He's not quite close enough at the moment, but as I say that, he's now trying for a move. Is he going to get past? And he does. Oh no! Sergio Perez has gone round. Yellow flags, everyone. Yellow flags. Oh my goodness. So, and he's out of the race. Why is he out of the race? He only spun round. What's going on? I don't know. But Sergio Perez is now out of the race. Let's go to a replay and see exactly what happened there. So as you can see from the replay, there's Sergio Perez. He goes for a move down the inside of us. Well, it's okay at the moment. A little bit of wheel banging, but nothing too bad as we go into the next corner there. And I think he's just going to get pinched. Yes, he does. He gets pinched by the Hoekstra. Oh, and that's what happened. He got hit in the side wheel by Nico Rosberg, and the wheel is off. That is why Sergio Perez is now out of the race. So both the false Indians are out on lap 17, and under the real pressure now from Maxi Boy Verstappen. Oh, Jesus, Mercedes, as he tries to get past, and he does get past. He's taken over the lead. He's taken over the lead on lap 17, but hopefully we can get it back again, as we are going to brake very, very late to the next corner. Come on, Dave, come on, brake very, very late, and he does. And oh, it's contact though with Maxi Boy, but he manages to barge his way back through again and back into the lead of this race. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. As we accelerate forward down to lap 18, it's the last lap of the race, but once again Maxi Boy is trying to get past us, and we have to go very, very wide once again on the exit. We kick up a load of dust there, a load of dust, but we managed to hold on to this first place as we now climb up the hill. This is going to be the last opportunity for Maxi Boy to try and get past us as he sneaks up the inside of us. Oh, there could be some contact here, I do. Oh, there is contact. Yellow flag, and he's gone round. Maxi Boy's gone round. There's a huge pile up behind, I think. There's a huge pile up. Let's go to a replay and see exactly what happened there with Maxi Boy Verstappen and us. So there it is. We're climbing up the hill. And he's going to the inside, and of course we're on the outside, but we're going to go in and cut in for the tighter line. But Maxi Boy thinks he can take the opportunity, and no, he gets his nose cut off, and then he gets hit by Daniel Ricciardo, his teammate, and then that causes a huge pile up of cars behind. Just look at them, they're all ploughing into each other behind. But Maxi Boy gets going again. Anyway, we continue on now. This is the last lap of the Grand Prix, and it looks like the Hookster is going to win the race. Yes, 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 yes. More points for our Ferrari Championship. And look at this, everyone. Look at this. We've just got a few more calls to go, and Verstappen, of course, has dropped right back because he's had that spin, and I think he's got some damage to his car as well, so he's got no chance of catching us. So yes, we are going to cross the line in first position. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it, but it's true. It's absolutely true. The Hookster is going to cross the line and win the race at the A1 ring in Austria. Fantastic. He's going to be well happy with that. I think we may get both hands. Well, no, actually it's only one hand up, but he's still very, very happy. First place for the Hookster. Look at his shiny red helmet. Fantastic. And there's a Riccio Spaghettatorio Benio. When's your Dolmio Day? I can't bloody remember. I think it's on a Thursday. And there he is on the top step. It's the Hookster. It's the Hookster, everyone. Or he will be on the top step in a moment. At the moment he's just jumping out of his car. Just jumping out of his car. And there's the team mechanics congratulating themselves. They'll all be in that hot tub later. Oh yeah, getting all the soap out in all the creases. So there he is now on the top step. There's the Hookster. Just look at him. He's so sprightly, and he's 38 years old. 38 years old, and he's still putting the manners on Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton. He's just defeated now. He's defeated his Lewis, yes. He had to go rock climbing after this episode. Yes, he had to go rock climbing just to sort of calm himself down because he was just completely defeated. Anyway, time for the champagne swilling over everyone once again from the Hookster. Go on, get it in Lulu's eye. Get it in Lulu's eye. And let's move on now and see where we are in the championship standings. Wowzers. So you can see we're still in first place, 23 points ahead now of Maxi Boy Verstappen. 23 points ahead.
Look, I'm good at my job, but there's not much I can do if you're not holding up your end of the bargain. They need to see better results, and soon. Understand?
MZ? What the hell? I've just won the race, MZ. I've got a written warning. The Hookster gets a warning. What's going on? What the? Oh, never mind, everyone. She's just got a bit of PMT as old MZ. You know what these women are like, lads. You know what these women are like. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, as you can see, as we move on to Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix, we're still, of course, 23 points ahead. Let's get on with it then. I don't know what she's on about. What's she? Oh, is she talking about that driver position at the bottom there? It's still in red. Well, that's all right, MZ. We'll get better. Don't worry. We'll get better. As you can see, we're still in fourth place in the championship at the moment in the development race. Yes, still fourth place. Let's move on then to Silverstone.
To the afternoon here at Silverstone, and that means it's time for today's qualifying. Enjoy the action. This is a track that tends to ask quite a lot of the tyres, both front and rear. So is it fair to say a great deal of management will be needed in order to do well here?
Tyre wear will probably be the dominating factor around this track. It's so easy to use up the life in your tyres as you seek to find the lap time. If you have a good balance to begin with, like the Mercedes and Red Bull, you'll always stand a better chance.
So, as I said, this is the home of the British Grand Prix at the moment. Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one himself, has got pole position with a 1:30.519. Let's see if the Hookster... Oh, he's not going to beat that. He's already behind, and he's actually 2.5 seconds behind in 13th place at the moment. Oh my goodness. Anyway, a little bit later to qualify. In fact, there's only 45 seconds left. He's still in 13th place. Can he improve on that? Well, he's about 2 tenths up at the moment. Actually, he's just dropped down to a tenth. And he doesn't improve on the times. It looks like it's going to be 13th place for the race. Anyway, the checkered flag has come out now. I do believe he's not going to improve. Well, he's definitely not going to improve because... Oh, wait a minute. Is he going to improve? He's up slightly. Is he going to get... I don't know what happened there. Let's see if he did it across the line. No, it's still 13th position for the race.
The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And how joyous indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix. The queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such is the enthusiasm for Formula One in this country.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
So here's the final grid placings. In first place at Daniel Ricciardo, second place for Lewis Hamilton, third for Nico Rosberg, fourth for Sebastian Vettel. In fifth place it is Sergio Perez, sixth for Max Verstappen, seventh for Nico Hulkenberg, eighth for Valtteri Bottas, ninth for Felipe Massa, 10th for Jenson Button, 11th for Fernando Alonso, 12th for the Hoekstra, 13th for Marcus Ericsson, 14th for Jolyon Palmer, 15th for Esteban Gutierrez, 16th for Felipe Nasr, 17th for Laurent Grosjean, 18th for Carlos Sainz, 19th for K-Mag, 20th for Rio Haryanto, 21st for Daniel Kvyat. Wowzers, almost got to the end and oh my goodness gracious, bloody good God, I don't believe it. It's absolutely chucking down with rain. At the 5 lights go out and we say go, 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 and it's away he goes from 12th place. Yes, it's raining cats, dogs, aunties, sausage rolls, Cornish pasties, strawberry jam tarts and anything else I can think before we get to the first turn. I've run out now as we go past lots of cars. We're up into 9th place. We are in the points, everyone, and now we're chasing Felipe Massa, baby, in that Williams car. Of course, the conditions are absolutely treacherous, but we dived at the inside of Massa and get up into 8th place, 8th position, and there's our target, of course, our teammate Sebastian Vettel, who's currently in 6th place, just ahead of Max Verstappen. As the rain continues to pour down at Silverstone, absolutely chucking down with rain. We are, of course, on full wet tyres, and this is not good for the Hoekstra because he doesn't like the full wet conditions because he's got no opportunity to try and get past any other cars. No, so he's just going to sit here. It's absolutely unbelievable scenes as the rain on the spectators is absolutely crashing down. He has to go a little bit wide there, a little bit wide. I think he may be losing a little bit of traction even on these full wet tyres. Yes, maybe a little bit of aquaplaning as we now go into the gorgeous Maggot and Beckett section of this Grand Prix circuit at Silverstone. Into Maggots, into Beckett's, yes indeedy, Mr. McGreedy, and now it's time to go around the final turn before we go down the Hangar Straight. But as you can also see, Maxi Boy Verstappen is a little bit off something there from the Hoekstra, going very, very wide and leery there, almost binned it in fact. But still holding on to 8th place. As you can see, Maxi Boy Verstappen is now pulling away in that Red Bull car. He is pulling away. So we've got to see if we can get a rabbit out of our hat and see if we can catch up to the back of him. But at the moment, it's not on. It's just not on for the Hoekstra. Oh my goodness. I think actually he's still on a dry downfall setting as well, which is not going to help. It's not going to help at Silverstone. Anyway, this is lap 2. Hoekstra is still in 8th place as we accelerate forward at lap 4. No real change in the positions because, of course, no one has come into the pits. In fact, I don't think anyone is going to come into the pits because we can do the full race on full wet tyres. So he holds on at the moment now to 8th position on lap 5. Verstappen still ahead in 7th place. In fact, quite a way ahead now. Quite a way ahead as we accelerate forward now to lap 8. The positions have not changed. They have not changed. We're still in 8th place. Verstappen is now a country mile ahead of us. And Felipe Massa now goes for a run and gets past. And so does the fellow Williams about to be Bottas. But look at this. Oh, Jesus Christ. No. And he's lost some of his wing as well, I do believe, in the Hoekstra. He's got a warning for a collision with Massa. Anyway, it doesn't matter because he's going to come in for his pit stop, I do believe. But wait a minute. Magically, as if by pure Harry Potter magic, His front wing as he's coming to the pits has repaired itself. How did that happen? Oh my goodness. Well done, Codemasters. Well done indeed. Yes. So we haven't actually got to repair our wing because it's not damaged. No. It magically just bonded itself back together again. Because we are now coming to the pits because we're going to change onto the intermediate tyres because it looks like on lap 9 that it is starting to stop raining a little bit. So we're going to take the gamble once again. We usually lose out to this because the other cars just don't pit, but we're going to see if we can get some speed out of this car on the intermediate tyres and get past the cars in front. So we rejoin now. It's last place. Yes, it's last place. Oh no, and the virtual safety car has just come out just as we come out of the pits. This is really, really bad news because we can't make any purchase on the cars in front as we accelerate forward to lap 9, end of lap 9, just coming up there, and you can see that now the virtual safety car has stopped, so we can resume our race, but we're still in 22nd place, and we've still only got just a few more laps now to catch these cars in front. I don't think we're going to do it. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at the cars going so slow though. That's Carlos Sainz and Jenson Button, so we've stormed past them up there to 20th place, but I just don't think we've got enough time left, or should I say enough laps left, to get to the end of this race and get back into the points as we accelerate forward to lap 10. And we've put in the fastest lap. So that does confirm that we are now on the right tyres for the conditions, the intermediates. But can we catch up to the rest of these cars ahead of us? Well, we'll find out any minute now. This is now lap 11, just 2 laps left, and we are catching the torpedo, Mr. Kvyat, and of course the Toro Rosso in front of us. But have we got enough laps left? I'm not sure. I think we may catch up this group ahead, but we need to catch up to those other 2 groups to get back into the points, and I just don't think we're going to do it. I think we've been stuffed again, lads. And oh no, Emsy's not happy with us already. What's she going to say after this race? Oh no. Let's not worry about that now. Let's just see if we can catch up to the back of Daniel Kvyat. Our finishing position for the team is supposed to be 9th place. But I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure that we're going to be able to do it, as we're still trying to catch up to the back of the Torpedo Man himself, as we once again go through the Maggots and Beckett section of this Grand Prix. So we are the only one out in the field at the moment on the intermediate tyres. Everyone else is still on the full wet, and of course they've been on those full wets from the start of the race. So they are going to be looking pretty worn at the moment, pretty worn indeed. But of course the full wet is a very, very soft tyre. And of course it only goes up to about 60% of wear before it starts to get into the puncher zone. Anyway, we now catch up to the back of Daniel Kvyat, or maybe Daniel Kvyat. That's the one, that's the chappie. And let's see if we can get past him now, and we do. And K-Mag and Pascal Wehrlein in the manner 3 cars in 1 turn. That's absolutely fantastic. So up into 17th position. Our next target is Rio Haryanto in that other manor car. He's got Jolly-Off Palmer ahead of him. Jolly-Off Palmer in, of course, the Renault car. So we've only got 2 laps. 2 laps. Can we do it? Just looking at the map now, we can see, there's Rio Haryanto, so we're going to see if we can get past him. Oh, he jumps out of the way of us. In fact, wow, he must have been scared by the awesomeness of the red Ferrari in his rear view mirrors and just jumped out of the way. So up now into 16th place. Our next target is Jolly-Off Palmer in the Renault. Well, he's going to be pretty easy to pass, I do believe, because he was pretty easy to pass in real life, to be fair. But let's see if we can get past Jolly-Off Palmer as we go into the next turn, and we're going to dive down inside, are we? No, not at the moment. Right up the gearbox though of Jolly-Off. Come on, Jolly-Off, get out the bloody way. We're going to go any outside of you then. Yes, he's still on the full wet tyres, as you can see, and we get past Jolly-Off Palmer up into 15th place now. So we've got to get in front, and I don't think we're going to do it. As we've accelerated forward out to the last lap of the race, and no, we haven't done it. We're still in 15th place. We've managed to catch up to the next group of cars though, which is Laurent Grosjean and Felipe Nasr. But we get past both of those cars, but no. It's going to be 13th place. No points. And we've not achieved our objective either. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to run out the back of the garage as soon as I park the car up. Yes, I'm just going to run out the back of the garage. Anyway, we cross the line onto a disastrous Silverstone with no points in our championship battle. Oh wow. So 13th place for Hoekstra in the rainy conditions, and there's Toto Wolff, who's very, very happy indeed because he's the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor?
What do you think made the
Now it's
difference.
Brian.
It's a heroic effort
There's
for any
Lulu.
driver to race
There's
in conditions
Lulu,
like
the
these.
race winner.
Seeing
Now he's a
the
happy
race front
chappy.
was very special
And there's
indeed.
those team
They
mechanics.
were
One of those
all
happens to
agreed,
be Lee
all
Maffer
good
as well
lines,
from
and
Codemasters.
confidence to
Yes,
get on the
there he
path
is, the
to
one
top
with
it all
no
off.
hair.
That's what pushed them in first place here today.
Sorry, Lee, but it has to be done. Has to be done. Don't worry, I haven't got any hair myself, so
So as I say
I'm really
that,
not
we
taking
can
the
see
piss.
the drivers coming
I've
out
got
now
the
to
same
collect
condition
their
as you.
trophies.
Yes.
It's yet more
It's called lack of
silverware
hair
to
on
take
top
back
of
to
head
their base
condition.
in Brackley after another excellent Grand
It's a
Prix.
very common affliction. And there's Lulu, holding up the trophy high. Now it's time once again for the champagne swilling over everyone. Go on. Yes, get in there. Get in there. Fantastic. So let's go to those all-important championship points now and see exactly where we are. Of course, I think it was it 16 points ahead? I think we
So
were
then,
16
it's
points
time to
ahead.
see how this
And
was
there's the
after
race
this round
results.
of the World
And
Championship. Here's how things look at the drivers' table. It wasn't the
we're
best
only
weekend
5
for our
points ahead of
championship
Lewis
leader.
Hamilton now.
Their
Just
advantage
5
at the top
points
has been
ahead.
reduced. And now I'd
132
like to
off
ask you, Andy
127
Davidson, who was
World
your driver
Championship
of the
points.
day?
Well, lots of
Oh my
drivers
goodness.
impressed me
On to
here
the
today,
constructors
Crofty,
now.
but
Let's
I'd
see
say
where we
the
are.
one who
Well, we
impressed
should
me
be
the
still,
most
I
was
think, in
Esteban
second
Gutierrez.
place in the Ferrari.
And
Yes,
now
we are with
let's take a look at the
196 points.
constructors' standings. Red Bull have
Now,
extended
where's
their
Emzy?
lead over
Where's
the
Emzy?
championship.
Let's see. Oh, she's not about. She's nowhere. We're okay, lads. We're okay. Wowzers. Okay, so thanks so much for watching, everyone. As always, you've been awesome. And as always, there will, of course, be more later.